We're going to address starter moves in this next little short clip. A good attacking play should always have 4 options. And a nice little example here of what the goals are of a starter move. When you run a starter move or a strike play from the set piece, your goal should be to score. Another objective would be to get gain line success, to create that momentum by getting your forwards in the game and their forwards out the game. We've addressed that before. And then to run maps or maneuver plays. An example would be here, if a team is overfolding on defense, you may then want to look at, for example, running a Vipen play where we're going to hit once and change direction. So that's sort of map that you might want to address, during the game to be able to run based on what the defense is doing. And another example of a starter move would be working on an exit play where you want to set up your kicking game to get territory advantage, etc. Okay. The big thing, gents, about a starter move is to understand that there are certain roles that each player plays in that starter move. And if we have a look at them, you have the first person who's actually the starter. So everyone gets the timing off the starter. You then have what I refer to as the creator, the player that's actually going to have to make a decision. You then have a penetrator, someone that's going to run that hard line off of him. You have a decoy runner, you have a supporter, then you would have a finisher. Okay, and if you break up your starter players like that, you can really improve their effectiveness. And what I've given you as a nice example is the example of the access play, something that I believe as a coach one should implement with all our sides. It's a nice play from a left scrum, and the reason why I like it so much, it's one way to also attack a game from a line-out drive. And how that would work is the following: if one ran the access 1 play, which is looking at hitting number 12 through the hole, or the gap that you create, the starter there would be the 8th man as he picks up, from the base of that scrum. If it is from a line-out drive, it would be whoever the jockey was breaking off the back of that line-out drive. Your creator is your 9. So the only job that 8 has is just to pick up and start the play. Your 9 is the creator, and in this example of the access play, 9 needs to get out and try and draw that fly off. You then have 12 being the penetrator, running with the inside line off of 12. And if that fly off, that 9 draws comes onto 9, 9 then gets to create, where he gets to then obviously make that pass to 12, running that unders line coming through. Your decoy is 10. So you'll see what 10 will be doing. 10 will actually be moving behind 12 as he runs that unders line. So he's running that decoy. Your supporter would be 11. Remember, the access plays from a left scrum. So your 11 would be running that supporting line. And that's pretty much how the access play would work. And that's a nice example of how the roles would look when you set up a starter move.